Alrighty. Shall we continue? New buildings. And now it's time for the next part of the Let's Play. This camera is still on center. Alright. It's time to start case 2-1. Justice for all. Episode 1, The Lost Tournament. We have 4 episodes to play here, I think. Yeah. Let's get started. How did I get into this mess? That's far enough! You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title! Try to be quiet. Slam! September 8th, 9:08 a.m. What a nightmare. I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off before a trial starts anyway. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... it's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. A few minutes later, District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Ow, my head is throbbing. Why does it feel so foggy in there? Good morning. Ah! Oh, good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sorta hurts. Roger that. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove I was not guilty. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you were doing for me, ever. What is this girl babbling about? Actually, I'd really love to watch court proceedings and always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how could you say that? How could you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? Trial's about to start. I'm counting on you, Henecology, okay? I guess I must have amnesia. Oh, you got that, but you can't remember your own name? Okay, buddy. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Ah, someone please! Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Gulp. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Wright? You talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? Yes. No. What if I said no? Would that be alright? Of course it wouldn't. Then why bother asking me to begin with? Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of police, this case under great scrutiny. Oh, even better. Therefore, we must make this trial fair, but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer.
A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that.
In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant.
Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness.
Hehehe. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie.
Okay. And who are you again?
The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand.
Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Oh, poor Gumshoe. You look so sad.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of the homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down. I believe you.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. It all happened in the park near headquarters. Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down for the benches in the other upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up and had him bad and snapped his neck.
The details were listed in the report that was distributed yesterday.
Ah, yes. This autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. Oh, Jesus, scare the fuck out of me. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The result of the autopsy report confirmed the time of death. That's gonna be funny in the VOD.
If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph.
Very well. The court accepted it in evidence. Is it raining outside? Yeah, I think so. Sick, but it's not rain. Crime photo 1 out of the court record. Now then, I recall yesterday's preliminary hearing. A very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Yes, I guess. Mr. Wright, is your head on today? Right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How could you talk as such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir, I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you want to take a glance at the court record. So yeah, this is Since this is a second game, they act like it's you haven't played the first one. This is just the tutorial, if you will. Whoa. Something on the ground there. Hat, bystanders, foam booth, time. Okay. Bitchin'. Got some glasses found under the victim's body. Pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. Nearsighted. Time of death 6 minutes. Broken neck. Bodies was covered in bruises. Found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. Court record. Yep. Info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir. Is a no. You can look at the court record by pressing the R button. And this is our victim, and yeah, Dustin Prince. The R button, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? The R button? Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held onto them as he fell. She's wearing glasses right now. Hey, what are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare. Oh, how convenient. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence on that same day. I accidentally stepped on mine. Oh, man, a coincidence, she says. Irk.
Your Honor, I have further evidence to present.
Oh, you have more?
And this evidence is very decisive.
Slam. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Decisive evidence. There's something even more incriminating than the There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Maggie. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. Maggie. Wait, what? That's not it. It's not even close. I mean, it's close. That's not even her name. With this piece of it's spelled I-E instead of E-Y? With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say that she's the culprit. Well, I think I know where the thing is.
This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor.
Why, this is... Yes, I can see your name is clearly written here.
The prosecution would like to submit this picture.
Understood. The court accepts it in evidence. Crime photo 2. The photo around the victim's hand. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But I already told you those glasses aren't mine! And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy! I'm not guilty, sir! Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it, I'm counting on you! Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all! Normally this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? There's no way around it. Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. Prosecution's witnesses all hide things from court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective, he does look sort of like a scatterbrain. It doesn't matter, either way it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Yeah, yes. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Oh, man. I could get another chair. I'm not comfortable for some reason. There's something even more incriminating than the glass under the victim's body, sir. About those glasses, do you have any proof that those belong to my client? The lenses are for nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kind of like the one she's wearing on her ID, pal. What should I do now? Pressing. Why not? Hold it! Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with these glasses? The dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else. So what you're saying is, detective, you have nothing that proves these glasses are my client's. Something like that. What? I see. So there is no proof. Wow, that was amazing. I could totally feel it down in my gut. Good. Well, during his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. Now you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? That's how he fell. Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds of the victim's body, there is no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed, so this is it. The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but was the name that of my client? I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. That's the one. So it's not this one. Can I press? Or can I present? Shit, what'd I do? Oh, crap. I'm trying to press the other button. No, it did not. You can present file. You can present these now. Cool. So yeah, that's the other thing. But yeah, let's just, what is it? What has come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out, "Objection," and I yelled at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush! Slam! Detective Gumshoe. You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? Slam! You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Ah! Looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave the name Maggie. However, that defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh! How about that? I hadn't even noticed. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. May I remind you that it was you who said, the defendant is accused for killing her lover? If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for them to not know her name. No! Well, pretty slam dunk case, I think. This is very true. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple at the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court about the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Dustin and Maggie. Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident happened to the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had brought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me, asked what I should get for him. She should get for him. Oh, those two sound like they were close.
Nevertheless, tragedy struck.
Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Dustin and Maggie. Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for half a year. How do you know about this? Every year in March, we have training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time. She and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. Yeah, close, I take it. I might get a pillow, man. Jesus. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I had gone that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir, really. Anyway. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Marriage, but wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What? You say the guy's gonna marry someone the same age as himself, pal? No, that's not what I meant at all. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. Ugh, I think this fella has ways to go before marriage. How old is Gumshoe? 31. Mind your own business, pal. The day of the incident happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Oh, wait. The day of the incident? You mean September 6th? Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. Officer Bird had gotten the Officer Prince a present. You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because I'm her boss, and I've got to watch out for my subordinates. But even what she's going to give as a present, isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, pal, watch what you say. Kids love me more than lunch. No. I know everything that happens to me. If someone so much as scratches their... I really don't need to know that much.
I need to know. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
I agree. Even if this witness is a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time. Whoa! Wait a second. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective is about done here. It was something that she bought over 2 months ago. Over 2 months ago? Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was his birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would you only give him one?
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove.
Oh, I see. A baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove. Just further. Just now, I believe you said the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah. Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yup, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made.
Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case.
Yes, it would seem there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think that the glove is really relevant to this case? Sure. I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it's relevant! That glove is a key to this whole case. Yes, bluffing to the max! Now, this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it would take. This is great. Pressing people. Feels like I've done this before. It's as if I used to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Very well. If you are that convinced, now let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think I had anything to do with this case. What the why is it yellow? This is it. It's rather yellow, isn't it? Baseball glove. It's custom made. Okay. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow, and that's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right. That, and one other reason. I think this court has heard enough. It's clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Now, if that's true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name written on the ground.
Yes, sir. Writing on the ground. Writing on the ground. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we confirmed that the victim wrote his name with his right hand. His right hand. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. Writing on the ground, writing on the ground. We first looked into the handwriting. But can you really determine what handwriting based on the a sample writing in the sand? Heh, this is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. I believe it's time to get back to the real point.
Agreed, Your Honor. So, what was the result of this investigation?
Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm it was the victim's handwriting. So in the end, you couldn't confirm it? Hey, don't you look down on us! I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want to a scientific investigation. I've never heard that before. Me neither. Nor I. I never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir. Okay, so I made it up. Anyway. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. His pointer finger. You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces. Don't tell me it bothers you. Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal.
In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct?
Yeah, we figured there should be something on his finger if he had written writing in the sand. And the results. Found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. And what does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write the name with his own finger. Yes, which explains why his hand didn't die instantly. He died instantly. Yes, which explains why there's sand stuck under his nail. I guess he's right. And there's more. There are also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. Body's also covered in bruises. Scratches on his skin. Yep, you can't see them in the naked eye, but they're there. That's incredible. Sure is. That's the power of scientific investigation. They're so small we had to use a magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of those until we found them. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. From this, we can confirm that the victim wrote his name with his right hand. Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. I wonder if I have evidence solid enough to counter it. Listen to this. You think there's only one conclusion. That the name was definitely written by the victim. But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, You think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present? The present? What about it? You can't examine them anymore. It looks like that glove goes in his right hand. Right? Yeah, that's definitely right-handed glove. Wish these photos weren't in black and white. Huh. I don't know. I'm feeling that'd be really strange. If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present? Present? What about it? Put that glove on this one, maybe? That is a right-handed baseball glove, correct? That's not a left-handed. Unless if you're right-handed, do you get a left? I don't know. I haven't played baseball in years. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what it's special about this glove? What's special? Never really thought about it, but it's really yellow, and that's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but that's only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason it's why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. What? Oh, it is. So I'm right. Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't know. I wasn't actually sure. Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That's why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you? Well, no. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with, again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was his... Wait a sec. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. How do we know that? Ah, where does it say that, though? Negatory, good buddy. Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know the reason. I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote that name Maggie could not have been the victim. Order! Order! When you think about it this way, that way, then yes. It is not possible for this name to be written by the victim himself. And that means Maggie is... No! It's not possible! Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent.
No!
Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright! Woo! I feel like I can breathe again. It seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor. Ah, thank you, sir. See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. You joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird. Oh, cry.
No, not yet. I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
The prosecution is not finished yet.
What do you mean?
We would like to call our next witness to the stand. What?
And what does this witness witness? The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he said he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck?
Come here. Just wanted to say hi. Hi.
Hi. Hello, Wonderflower. He's really freaking me out with the headphones on. Holy shit. Order! Order in the court. I believe the recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I have to see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only gonna get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess. To be continued. Yes, please. Oh, 11:43. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer is trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you could fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. Please don't. No. I think I'll pass on this one. Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, my head's one problem we'll be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course, I'd be honored to. Ah, well, I guess we'd start with my name and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your brain pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure things out about myself. So, my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name. This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe you'll help. This is a business card? I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay. There's some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. Phoenix's business card. It's my business card. I handwrote my cell phone number on the back. I guess for now, we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with the cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Hurry up and tell me. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone on the walk with Dustin. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Beep. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. Interesting. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So where is the phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me? Is it that phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know. But if my eyes lit up... Ah! You were here all along! You're so mean! I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left. Ah! Now who the heck is this? Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue, ultra decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick, the thing you wanted me to bring. Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? There's about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It's kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. Looks like these guys are up to no good. No good? As in? They're a group of con artists the police currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Names list. Enter the court record. Members of a con artists group? Why would a group of con artists pop into a case like this? Don't look at me! And where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to go look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone bag he found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never be a forgetful old prune like you. Maya, actually Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Oh, oops, guess you could go and we can talk about being old later, Nick. Wish us luck. They never get to the point. That annoys the fuck out of me, media man. What it is, just say the thing. It's like 2 seconds. Just say it. It's important info. Say it. Say I have amnesia. I don't know you. Fine. I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. Oh, am I isn't me? Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness in the stand, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words. What is it, Mr. Payne? It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked if the court might be a little lenient on... There is no need to give a preface. Let's hurry up and call your witness, please. Yes, Your Honor. Prosecution calls its next witness. A drifter who was walking in the park on the day of the murder. Please say your name. Please say your name for the court, witness. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Huh? Oh, alright, go ahead. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk? Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me that would... Oh, jeez. Equalist death. Hop height quality. Top unbelievable university, see? Walk is... Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I'll be more careful from now on. What is he, a human chatterbox? Ugh, I have to question him. Gotta be ready for chattering. Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. Further rates only need to apply. Glasses? But you weren't wearing glasses. That's enough. Your name, witness. Oh, is that how you want me to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. I thought you thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. Oh man. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, drifting virtuoso, with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you can call me university student in transit. Well, Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were strolling through the park, correct? It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way prepubescent boy, on the walk with mommy. If you must know, I'm...
Anyway, please testify by this quote what you saw in your walk through the park.
See, you said it again, taking a walk. And you...
Slam!
What you witness will do, Mr. Wellington. Fuck. Just yappuccino over here. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was a banana that fell at the police officer. The banana? That was certainly decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? How could it be so calm? It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client? You mean Maggie? Yes, and if she really is innocent, that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. It may not question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter what you craft with your lies. How well you craft your lies. What I saw that day. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought of my life situation. So you were at the park all afternoon? You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name, trashy university. No-name? Trashy? Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snot. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. How did you know the time was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Is that the best you can do? Do you think you could discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate, biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. Urgh, his arrogance is really intolerable, so what should I do now? You press harder. Answer the question. How did you know what time it was? I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man. You can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain this to even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was this little thing they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright.
As you can see, Mr. Wright, there's even a picture of the crime scene.
Oh, so it is. I looked at that clock, and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole concept of breaking time apart and whole nonsense until first place constantly was one was ashamed by time. What a ridiculous notion. Little freely crimes that's how life should be. And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first-class waste of time. In any case, so he saw the time. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. And how did you know he was a police officer? It was obvious I have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell what kind of occupation he held. What is that shoddy do-it-yourself hairstyle? Oh my god. Cheap quality shoes. This is officer's uniform. Shouldn't that statement have come first? Wow, it's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he figured out what I do? Even I haven't figured out that yet. Without a thought, I looked up and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? This stupid he does. Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have 2 of them. Yes, even you. Answer the question. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face? That's what the witness was just about to get to. Yeah, I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning. Sustained, Mr. Wright. Please refrain from raising your voice in this court. And please don't make me have to raise my own voice. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's alright with you. Of course, remember that sweet face? It was that of the pretty defendant over there. So you're sure you were not mistaken? Please, don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. I'm what you call a famous brand name product, while you were only a cheap imitation. There's no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake.
Of course, of course.
Oh, ho, 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 of course. Did you notice anything out of interest, Miss Witness? The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell at the police officer. Banana. The banana? Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas. Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? Well, I don't have that question for that. But I have a feeling what it might have been. And why did I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. It's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's gotta be lying about the bananas. Could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. And what if it's not a lie? Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing, and it was something else. If you mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then it would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think. If my client is innocent, there's no way he could have seen what he says he did. Which means if we can somehow show he's lying, yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. He's right. He's got a sharp mind. I just wish I could remember who she was. Is everything okay, Nick? So, it was the banana. Well, this looks like a bunch of bananas. They made it really clear that this looks yellow. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove?
Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... No! Your Honor, I think this proves one important fact. This witness loves bananas. Knows nothing about ball. That's bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? What? Why are you asking me about all this so sudden?
Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
Dude. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled.
You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're one of those people who accept gullible possibility in the end, or right, when you're front of a bar,
Slam. And that is why I asked how bad your eyesight is. They're both 200. I suppose you're gonna tell me that's terrible, right? That sounds terrible. Holy shit. Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then?
That's because I lost them recently, you see?
Of course, I was planning on getting the new pair in right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so I had to replace them. How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? How about it, witness?
You are an unrelenting evil man.
You're like those people who reject Joan of Arc.
Burned the... Shut up!
Which boils down to you were not wearing glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. But the height difference is only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit sitting on the upper path. Witness. Please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happens next in the moments after you witness the crime.
What happened next? The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as I realized I was there. She realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. When was the death? 6:28. Why'd you wait so long? They must have had a lot of free time on their hands, so they showed up within 10 minutes. That just doesn't make any sense. So the person who was on the other path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. What happened next? The girl in the upper path ran away as soon as I realized I was there. She ran away just like that? Yes, she did. She saw me and then flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third right education? Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Anyway, if she ran away, it means she saw you. How could you tell it was my client? The witness has already answered that question. He has stated that the defendant is the culprit. This is true, Mr. Wright. I'm striking your question from the record. How can I get more information out of him? After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. Immediately? As in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute may have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen, or do they not teach that in your pitiful school? You think people learn about how to call the police in college? Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a second. Yeah, that's the thing. It's been 6:45 when I made the call. What did she say?
So, did you have a good day?
Yeah. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. No, you didn't. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? The victim's autopsy report. According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Ah! I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during these 15-minute gap. Urgh. The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Ah! Mr. Wellington. Yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. Telephone. Spit it out. I was searching for my phone booth. A phone booth? I mean, you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions. As if you're trying to open up all the layers of a Matryoshka doll. You must be thinking something special. Witness. I lost my cell phone. There, you happy? You lost it? Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying our first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you heard that all geniuses are strange? Right, genius. You're plain people. Right. Enough. Oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone? Nick, a cell phone, could it be? You mean this one that he found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question further. Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now? What are you getting at? What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See, here it is. Here is it. Oh, I see. Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that just maybe was thought this was his. Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call is caused by his search for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any other questions, Mr. Wright? I'll just say yes. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How? Dare you? You can't just make an outrageous claims like that. You have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. Oh wait, wasn't there one in the photo? It's right there! It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this photograph. The crime scene photo. Is there a problem with it? Oh, there is nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic of looking at it, something is wrong with you. No! It's a phone booth. That's correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone booth that was right in front of you? Ooh. Order, order! What is reporting the crime? A little late proof for the defense. The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. Maggie said that he was going to return it to him. There's no reason for him to kill her for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. What if he wasn't looking for his cell phone? Maybe he was looking for something else? Was he? Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any thoughts that you'd like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? I mean, I guess. There's only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present. Okay, hang on. First save of the thing. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Please present to the court. Piece of evidence will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Maybe he could have wrote Maggie's name? You could have... Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Well, let's try this. My first guess. No, that's not it. Ouch. So I'm stuck here. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Are these his glasses? He already has a seeing problem, so... Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Ah! Where did you find... Ah! I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Order! Order! Now wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. But he didn't realize that they were under the victim's body. And that's why it took him 50 minutes to make that call. There. Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? Of course, that is precisely what I am doing. Ooh. You're gonna cut your head out for that thing, dude. I know I'm right. He's the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now's our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him with one shot. Yeah! This is so exciting, watching you work again. Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim, everything else rests on the edge of this knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order! Order! Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accused the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third right, fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation why you are not the murderer. Well, that's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even then, like that can, like, you can read it, right? But we already know that this is not written by the victim himself. After all, the victim's name is Maggie, and the victim is left-handed. In other words, in order to make a defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But wouldn't that mean the real criminal someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know that her name was Maggie or Maggie? That's a good point. The witness didn't even know Miss Bird before this trial. Ah, I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? There's a way. Wait. There's a way. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn, while the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? The phone? Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why you? How did you? Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with... Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness and the cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up the lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. This is yours? I'm glad that you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made the one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, but the client that was written on the ground was Maggie. Yeah, I see, yeah. This mistake that could only occur if you knew her name, only knew how her name sounded. Order! But Your Honor, the witness had no motive. And your point is? It's very simple, Your Honor. A person will usually not kill someone without a reason. But Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, can you explain what motive the witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Ooh. Now then, who's in this court? The witness had a motive. Cell phone. Right? Or is it one of these? No, it's a cell phone. Mr. Wellington's motive was right here. The cell phone? In the memory of a phone, the defendant found and listed certain phone numbers. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names of numbers belong to people with memories of certain members of a certain con artist group. What? Con artists? Can you explain these numbers in your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is outrage. This is an outrage. It's an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers of a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people. It just looks like the cops who broke Brilliant's Artemis rooms. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want from you is to tell me what this list is about. You think you, any of you, know what it's like to be a refined man such as me? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists in his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is in that group. He's a member. Well, Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into this phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No! This is too much! That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. That police officer. Oh, he's about to crack. Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago. Please, let's think about the content of that phone call. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is it yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and give this back. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Mrs. Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone? That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box. Was there a flash of light in here? The fuck? Let's see. If we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something of the crimes that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to go pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have to do it? Why did it have to be unfriendly to defend it? I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness? Because he's a cop, maybe? Well, what Mr. Wellington saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince had gone on his date night right after his shift was over. But with no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh! That girl picked up my phone as the policeman. He couldn't know that they were going out, so she began to worry. He was afraid that the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he went to run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible that they had already run a check on the phone. And he went into a panic. This is what you're saying? Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Makes sense. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments? I'm thinking. It seemed the truth has come out at last. The witness, well, Mr. Wellington, you are. No, my god. Impressive, not bad for the person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence. Evidence? Ugh, that guy is really creeping me out. Oh, you've been driving around this talking about a suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious con group that. They're all on that phone. What are you gonna say that phone is really mine? Where is your proof, your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you could be sure that isn't mine, you simpleton. What? It feels so good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem with our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless in this evidence. Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn on the tables on me like this. This cell phone. There has to be something I can overlooked. There's something wrong with the stored phone numbers. This phone has the names and numbers of those in the con group in this memory. I gotta show them to you, Your Honor. Well, I don't believe this. What are you talking about? What are you trying to determine is the phone belongs to? Who cares what phone numbers are stored on it? Besides, who knows? Maybe you wouldn't added some of those numbers in yourself. I guess that's fair. The witness is quite right, and I am afraid I have to reject the defense's proposal. Grrr, that jerk is back in his arrogant, annoying self again. This cell phone. The fingerprints on the phone? I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone. Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, he wiped it off. What? You said that it was sand all over it, so... Wiped it. I wiped it? Pretty thoroughly, too. Jeez. Crap. Oh, it's so much fun watching a third-rate trash babble like morons against themselves. Oh, he's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see? Oh, incidentally, you can't check the numbers on the number on this phone. I must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. You erased all the numbers. I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you're too much. And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my god. Now I remember. Huh? Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. So that's when. What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free. I know. I know this one has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up with a penny short. Where? Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am? The court hereby concludes this cross-examination. If that will be all, I have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? Raise an objection, man. Come on. Please wait, Your Honor. All right, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more insane questions. You will not harass this witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well. Well, this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. I'll only get one shot at this. If you cannot prove everything, it's over. For your client and for you. You fully understand. Yes, Your Honor. I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period is ended. Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Oh. Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything. I don't know. So the defense attorney. Well, what haven't I not used? Avenues ease. try that. I should have saved. Oops. Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Judge's business card. But I still can't read it. Oh my god. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards. Your Honor, there is something very important about that card, and that is the back of the card. My phone number? This card is important because of what's on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? The court is still in session. It's okay, you'll see. Okay, as you say so. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We are going to call my cell phone now, and then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things to... Da, 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 da. Ah! Well, what? Why is my phone? And what is this stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington. How strange. How I can almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're ah! No. It can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. I'm not screaming that. My voice hurts. Oh my god. Oh, he's turning blue. Rippy dippy. Well, that was easy. So that is what happened. You were knocked down by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. In order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become a paranoid and lost all ability to make rational judgments. Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding? It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? Ah, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty. Let's go. That is all. This court is adjourned. Banging. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. Hang on, let me save. I'm so moved with what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It'd probably be because of me. Huh? My whole life's been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Just you wait. Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, what the hell? I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never wanted to even tie a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has been really bad, nothing but a string of disasters. That is, pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune. And then, in that academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seemed to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently, too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian's crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is my fault. Dustin's death. Your head being all messed up. Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found an whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. Just making sure in case they ask for evidence, I want to get it right. Yeah, after all, the Goddess of Misfortune is only a name. You bet. I'm gonna make it. I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be unlucky person instead of goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks, you take care of yourselves too. What a horrible day. I've got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask her, but here it goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back! At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've been cautious with in the past during certain cases. But he also has been a really good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else. And this girl, Maya? You finally remembered? This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right, I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, Earth to Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me, don't tell me you've missed me. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. Guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Oh, it must suck. Imagine you had Mia's phone number in there. Oh, I'd be fucking pissed. Oh, shit, dude. Come on, Nick, let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back to my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. The Lost Turnabout. The end. That was a pretty fast one. Brand new episode has been added, and I definitely have time to start this anyway. Sure. Give me 1 second, though. I gotta go, I want to get a pillow for my chair. Your move, MSET 9, to prevent further issues, restore user data, games, themes. Okay.
This is a very tense moment.
Yes, indeed, Luigi, indeed. Do not skip this section, you just skip the application. Kinda forgot. Oh, you kinda forgot about the first boss? How does one manage that? That's not Nagasaki. Naganaki. Sorry. Nagasaki Shrine. God damn it. At Naganaki Shrine, the last time I visited. Oh, boys, hold on. I see something I like. Alcohol! Hello, ma'am. I just got a different chair. Okay. Reunion, the trial. No, so we're on case 2 now. Case 2-2. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Einie? Eenie? I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. Doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. This poor Maya, man. She keeps getting in trouble. What depressing rain. Hey, the rain's nice, man. Y'all hear that shit? Ambiance. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break the day of sun. Here's what that girl said. I'd stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. That's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve calling herself a weather girl? She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. Okay, bro. About your case, unless you're planning on suing the weather girl, I'm sorry. I hope you're sorry, fucking rude dick. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Remind me to never end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh, you're the doctor at... It was really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you. I agree. It's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. That's crazy work. 14 malpractice suits? And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting her wrongdoing. Well, what do you want me to do with it? You go to... What? Never mind. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash! Crunch! Instantly transforming her car into an accordion model. So the person you're trying to sue is dead? Then what do you want me to do about it? That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice at the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was River Hyde, the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Now, why would I? Now I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. Damn, my throat, dude. This fucking hurts. I think you need to take a deep breath, doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey, you know this girl, correct? I don't like the way he's doing the whole thing. Go away. Get out of my office. Maya? Why would you know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yeah, I mean, hey, wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. Well, what? Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. Maya, I wonder what she's up to right now. Blink. We, the women of the Fey clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because of the power to communicate with spirits that flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibility and become an adult. How old is she? This is a year later in the timeline, right? Yeah, she's 18. This guy's 35. Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? I guess. And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. June 19th, 1:25 p.m. Karain Village. Finally, we get to visit this place. So this is Karain Village, Maya's hometown. Hello. Why, hello there. What an odd little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly! Someone else is coming this way. Nick! Wait. Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow, I didn't really think you'd show up. It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated, just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. That is a long time. If I knew you were this close, I would have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work and be hard and be strong by myself. Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear that training is going well for you. Heh. Today's channeling. Looks like you finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Ha! Behold the power of Maya Intelligence Network. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Huh. So what is this Maya Intelligence Network anyway? M-I-N, Min. The tabloids. That's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard it all about from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. Karain Village. So this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep. Karain Village, but I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true since the Fey ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearl Fey. She's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. Cousin. Wait, then that means, is she also a... Yep, she's a medium too. She's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see you. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled into her head that if a suspicious looking person tries to talk to you, run away. outfit. Pretty good advice, honestly. Suspicious looking. No, you're not wearing your training clothes for starters. Of course not. Pearly is my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know how much of the world outside. She doesn't know much about the world outside Korean village. Aunt. Pearly's mother is my aunt. Duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for a channeling to start. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm doing the channeling at my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers. Hell yeah. All right. Good luck, Maya. Thanks. Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. An old bus stop says Korean Village on the signpost. Buses seem incredibly inconvenient because they only come 3 times a day. 3 times is a whole lot, I think, for a place like this. Honestly, it's pretty good. A giant rock seems to be reaching for the sky. Its origins are written on the beat-up old sign. Looks like this giant rock is called the Korean Boulder. There's a really complex explanation written here, but the long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in, or something like that. Biggest, most elegant of the building I can see from here. This is the Fey Manor, the place Maya calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. Got a town, a mountain behind that. It looks nice. Rustic, thatched roofs, houses where other villagers live and line the street. They are nowhere near as large as nice as the manor in front of me. It's kind of odd that I don't see any other villagers walking around, though. Meditation room. Fey Manor meditation room. Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allowed such misguided reports on the public airwaves. Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright, I have a copy for you, too. Oh, thank you. I'll actually present some stuff, I guess. I won't try that. Look, here's my attorney's badge. Are you trying to compete with my profession with that piece of scrap? I am a surgeon. I am a surgeon. Compared to you lawyers, I'm practically a saint. Yes, well, I don't exactly have any patience right now. But, and listen good, I'm not one that made the mistake. This doctor needs his head examined. This manor really is nice, don't you think? Do you honestly think this place is all that impressive? Don't make me laugh. Huh? This is the countryside. Land here is dirt cheap. I'll have something much greater one day. I will build my own grand mansion. Did you hear me? Grand mansion! This manor will seem like nothing. Could you keep that shaking fist away from my face? Please, thanks. Thanks, channeling. What are you going to do once Nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. Signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention, I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence.
7 p.m.
And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry and I apologize for being negligent. But that's what I'll have her write. Good evening, Lacerio95. How are we doing? With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. So, how did you hear about Maya Fey? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult of the college. That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Korean School of Channeling. This is the home, huh? And Miss Maya is the daughter of the master, I hear. Master. Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? I suppose. Piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed on it. I will not mute it. That'd be really terrible. I'm already in almost 2 hours. Now we're good. Probably erotic. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Playing for the first time, I suppose? Yes, sir. Or ma'am. I don't know. But yeah, it's my first time playing. It's been a few years since I've watched this series played, so I want to play it myself to finally get this game played. I'm playing the entire, each of the 11 games. Which is the Hone title I made up there. We'll get to them eventually. We finished the first game. So I know the game's order. I'll play them mostly in order, but I've forgotten most of everything. So I'm just playing them for myself instead of watching them on YouTube. Like most of these like in between cases, I don't remember the ins and outs, so it's still gonna be a thing for me. So I'm going into this basically blind. But I did watch the series like, I don't know, 8 years ago-ish, maybe? I don't remember. A long time ago. Here's one in English. It says, 100 ways to save money. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Don't eat food. Don't have a life. This door leads out to the winding way. The weather outside looks really nice. Someone with a lot of skill wrote these 4 Chinese characters with a brush. Oh look, here's a translation. Once in a lifetime. Its messages people should value their ghostly meanings as once-in-a-lifetime chances. Door that leads to the channeling chamber, the place where spirits and people meet. The iron in this door was tempered, making it very solid. It looks like there's a strong lock on this door to top it off. Winding way. Let's go to the channeling chamber last. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What is that over there? Is that an incinerator? Looks a little out of place in the garden like this. Broken vase. It's a really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. Looks like someone with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. Okay. Looks like there's a room over there too. Peaceful feeling is emanating from it. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this, so every family has to burn their own trash. I want an incinerator, man. A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in, although that incinerator piques my curiosity to go and look in it. Alright. Side room. Nope. This is not where I wanted to go, but okay. So this is the side room. Looks like there's more of a break room. There's a bedding spread on the floor. Looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. There's bedding spread out on the floor. Is that someone sleeping over there? Probably an exhausted medium taking a break and catching some Z's. If I wake her up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. It's probably a good idea to not disturb her sleep. Yeah, fair enough. It's a small alcove. I have no idea what this is supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these off my office, it would end up as storage space. But here, it's decorated with some pretty flowers and beautiful hanging scroll. You got a pig with a fish, or bear with a fish's mouth. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. It's a plate attached to the base. Korean village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir. So does this mean it's easy to spot bears here? And for them to spot you? Gulp. This is the first time I've ever seen a sliding door like this in person. From here, I can see the winding way of, in the little garden in the courtyard. Nothing else? Alright. Let's, meditation. Channeling chamber. It's best for last. Here we go. This is gonna be... this is gonna set the whole building on fire. Oh my god. Wow. Such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights. I guess they're candles? Good sir, who might you be? Ah! My name's Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir? Is she talking about me? You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Mystic Maya? I'm Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay. Nice to meet you. Ah, I have wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you ask too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me you've already forgotten. That was not for Mystic Maya, her assistance. You surely would have not have won. First girl runs away. Now an old lady says who I'm... Now an old lady who said I stink at doing my job. When did I become a poster boy for how not to make a first impression? The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Ah, thank you. Maya. So why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir! Yes? How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So about Mystic Maya, is the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she's the only one remaining. Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Karain channeling technique. Okay, then where do you stand? That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fae clan, I'm merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It is as it sounds. For a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Karain school. So, how strong are you? It is a shame, however, I will admit, I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the Master's. So that's how it is. So, today's channeling will be your first? Yes, good sir. But because the spirit of the person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong, it is usually easier to call that person to our world. Traffic accident, indeed. The channeling will take place here, in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. So, this room is the channeling chamber? The place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I don't suppose you'd mind if we observe the session? Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Uh-oh. The secrets of the Karain techniques cannot be seen but just by anyone. That never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It is also for your safety, good sir. If something were to go wrong, that is why, while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what the lock is for. Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? She is an adorable, angelic young girl. Oh, that odd. She is my daughter. Now then, what was it you were about to say? Well, what a cute daughter you have. Haha. A pure heart knows not of the evils of this world. A powerful thing is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. Well, it's not like I had a chance to anyway. I must insist and stress that you not let it occur. Okay, I get it. This folding screen is really showing its age. All of its edges are a bit tattered. The lettering is a bit faded too. I think I recognize a few of the characters on here. Karain. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface. And some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. Good sir, I wonder if you will please not touch the sacred objects. Those objects are being offered to the spirits. If you were to touch them, good sir, they would become cursed. Yes, cursed. She really didn't have talking down to me. I'm not that much of an idiot. There is some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. There's a giant iron lock where the handle is. It feels like a curtain that separates the normal world from the spirit one. Good sir! Ah! We would like to begin the channeling at 3 o'clock. If you don't mind, good sir, would you mind allowing me to make preparations? Sure, go ahead. She's a Fae, alright, just as odd as the rest. Okay. Meditation room, binding way, side room. Partial. Okay. Oh. Hey, you! Hold on now. This gal's got a few questions to ask. Sure, I've heard that southern accent. Oh, it's you. I gotta do the fucking southern accent now. Crap. I'm sure I heard that southern accent somewhere before. Oh, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How you been? Haven't seen you in, like, what, a year? You are, lot of hair. Lot of heart. You're a lot of heart, right? Bingo! I'm one and only paranormal photographer. A lot of heart. Ah, so I guess you're still at it, being a photographer, I mean. Of course. And today, I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The challenge is about to get started. Get to that time already? We all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on! A lot of heart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too. We got 2 Charizards in chat, hell yeah. We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honored guest, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Oh, yeah, sure I would. Mystic Maya, do you have any do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That's a cool-ass key. That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go. Click. Well, we want to talk about while we wait. Now let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter tea and jaw-dropping large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. Where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the Heartland. That's so, and I humbly request that you return to this heart of the Heartland. What are you? This is Kurain Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Sorry. Wow, she shut Lotta up. Now that's impressive. Now then, let us wait. Okay, guys, we gotta wait. Bang! Hey now, what was that just now? Came from inside the channeling chamber. Bang! Hey, that's a gunshot. Excuse me? I heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I put my afro on it. Maya's in there. Ugh, break into that chamber. Don't ask. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what's the plan? What else? We're going to break in. What? But there's only one key and that kid's got it. We're going to have to break the door. Is that alright, Miss Faye? Well, yes, but there's only one matter. That is... Don't try to stop me. You can send the repair bill to the Wright & Co. law offices later. Yeah, now that's what I call being a man. Slam! Slam! Crash! Oh crap, he's dead. Dr. Gray! Click. I was murdered. Oh shit. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? Click. Lotta, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Step away from there. Please, this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But, hurry before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to the granny. June 19th, Korean Village. My cell phone doesn't get reception out here, so I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. And they're on their way. That's good. Lottie, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon. She seems really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? Oh, yeah. Lotta doesn't know that Maya is channeling. Her whole physical appearance changes. Then again, weren't there only 2 of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Lotta, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation. Really? I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks of wet sheep. I sorta got the same impression myself. He's real controlling. As soon as his nurse and patients don't do what he says, he starts hollering. Must be real tough to work for him. Hey, they'll be here soon, right? The police, I mean. I reckon you should get and crack the crime scene. Yeah, you're right. Ah, Mr. Wright. Miss Faye, how's Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She is still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. Guess I just have to wait. The police are here! Sorry to keep you waiting. Man! Huh? You again? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on, so just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you the scene of the crime, Detective Gumshoe? Jim Shoe? My name isn't Jim Shoe. The 2 of them went in the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do now is wait. See what everyone else has to say. Channeling chamber. The police are busily running around here and there. I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey, you don't touch anything! Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? Maya. About Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but with the way things are look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room, after all. But Maya's... You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional. And yet, something about this expression still looks the same. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. A knife. Basically, the Vic was first stabbed, then he was shot. Hey, pal! Don't touch it without my permission. I'm just looking at it. Hey, I can't be too careful with a kid. If a kid like her can be a murder suspect, now can I? I guess I want to search his room. I'm gonna have to come back later. I'm really busy right now. I can take a look at it later, right, pal? He didn't even take a look at it. Oh, shit. I'm pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? So isn't this about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like, the channeling? Channeling? Oh, no, actually, the situation just kind of changed. Huh? Like, what do you mean? We say calm, but there's been a murder. So, like, a murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another, right? Yes, a person killed another person. Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? Well, it's, like, totally a bummer. Yeah, after all that effort, that's all she had to say. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Eeny Miny. Eeny Meeny? Einy Miny? Eeny Meeny. Let's call her Eeny Meeny. At the college, I'm researching and studying for parapsychology. Parapsychology. That's right. I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something. Like, supernatural phenomenon, ESP, and psychic powers, that sort of stuff. That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Talking to her is gonna take forever. So what brings you here today? So I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Cause, like, talking to dead people and, multiple personalities are my thing. I see. And why are you taking a nap here? Like, I wasn't feeling good. Huh? I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put some in the food they serve for lunch. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. So I, like, felt sick and came here to, like, sleep. I totally feel like I've wasted my time because I got, like, slept for a long time. So you were sleeping here the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place? Like, what? Oh, that. I, like, totally know nothing. So who was, like, you know, killed? The version that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. So you and Dr. Gray know each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like, a long time ago, I was, like, a patient. Yeah. She sounds like she's trying to hide something. Well, nothing there, I guess. There's no one here, as usual. Ah! Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that she got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? Oh, she's gone. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Lotta? God, don't let it be me next! Don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body in your hands. Mine! Any ideas? Did you see or notice anything that stuck out to you? Nah, well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. Huh, what? Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you. This is too much, I say. What is too much? Being a cult photographer? That's some scary stuff, so I think I'm going to try being a celebrity photographer now. Going after photos maybe within your reach from now on. More glamour, less gore. What's up? Oh, yeah! What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier, huh? Remember? I took some pictures of the emergency scene inside? Ah, she did, 2 even. The seance murder. I sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Lotta, sorry, but my jurisdiction sense is burning inside of me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to the scoop of the century. Ooh-ah! I don't even know who's scarier, Lotta or the spirits. And why does it feel like we've been through this before? Juneteenth, Fate Manor. Oh, dear madam, you have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz? Alright, everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm gonna give you all a brief update. Right now, It looks like the investigation is not going to be done until real late. That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fey Manor tonight. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police. And I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. June 20th, 8:02 p.m. Morning. Guess I must have nodded off at some point. Hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. Nick! Maya, what am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take a deep breath. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I had met her, it all started right here in this detention center. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But it wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but you don't have to be nice to me. I understand. So you're the master of something at the Korean School of Channeling? Actually, my mother is this for now. But since that title is passed down from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. That many people think channeling isn't real. That it's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened this time too. Dr. Gray said that she wanted to call the nurse, so Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. What exactly happened in that in the channeling chamber? I went in that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes and began the channeling. This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself. Ew. My consciousness. Then you don't remember a single thing. When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms, and there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move. It was unbearable, really suffocating. It went something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. There was really familiar smell, too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I smelled that same scent before. I guess this is about all the information I am going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay? Huh? It? What is it? The doc you're requesting me to be your attorney, of course? But what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I am a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these two hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it! Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry, I will. When's the trial? It sounds like tomorrow. As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait. This jewel? This is called a Magatama. It's a magical charm that always protected me. Give this to Pearly, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Maya's Magatama. Slightly translucent. It's small, but has a deep, profound aura about it. Make sure you show that to Pearly, okay, Nick? I'm sure it'll be a big help to you. Let's go find Pearl. I had to save Maya, no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? Gotta find my Pearl Faye. That's right. Meditation room. The meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager. But it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. Probably still cops in here, so probably still can't talk to people. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance and thoroughly check out this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Ah, shit. Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I'm on my way to go meet Mystic Maya. I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. She's one scary lady. Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too while I have the chance. I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? No. That man murdered me, so I killed him. Maya? Step away from there! Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head to make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next, I performed a spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique. The spirit of that nurse was inside Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to hell. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in court of law. By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber? This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes, when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, the spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and herself steps inside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling the spirit. But Maya, Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling. And that is why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that I would be calling danger upon the client himself. I am grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident, and that would be the folding screen there. It is the Karain's sacred writings. Along with the Karain's sacred urn, they are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something had happened to either one, oh, the humanity. Odd for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't some dilapidated old screen after all. So how is Pearl today? Mr. Wright? Yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has a supernatural power to become a master. That is very impressive. Until now, the women of the Branch family have thought Pearl to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is even so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy and has become the pride of the Branch family. Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it's best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? Oh my, what is it? That is Mystic Maya's Magatama. Why do you have this in your possession? I'm sorry. Returning to Mystic Maya at once. Yes, ma'am. Why did it feel like I was being scolded by my own mother just now? Oh wait, I wanted to examine the room first. If I can. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of flooring. The straw on the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here. There's an empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles carries a chance to be dark. No one's hiding back there. It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen. It also looks quite old. This be some sort of sacred text. Can't read it. This is a hole. Could this have been made by a bullet? Folding screen, about 8 inches off the ground. The small hole looks like a bullet hole. Well then, I do believe it is time to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? I mean, Mystic Maya. I will tell her. I guess this is an altar, whatever it is, feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface, and some branches of a sacred tree have been set, predetermined or regent. I guess they're using during the channeling. Nothing else. This is where the medium sits, I assume. Oh, there I said this. Meditation room inside this living door. Broken as well. Broken because I broke it. Doesn't seem possible to manage to break it pretty badly. If I want to do something bad enough, people can do the most amazing things. I mean, shit. Phoenix is kind of built different. June 20th. Little Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school? Box here. Oh, hey, like, you're that guy from yesterday, the dentist guy. No, I'm a lawyer. That's right, Mr. Smith Esquire. That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is right. Smith, right? Well, I got at least 3 letters, like, at least. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? So, like, I studied this thing called parapsychology at the college, and, you told me about that yesterday. This has semiology, too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. But you should have been more, like, clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? Flawed everyone, another genuine mysterious phenomenon. It's right here. Einy miny. Eeny miny? I don't say that. So, why are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here. Like what? Like, the medium's training, or like how they inherit their spiritual power. I suppose this is really is a real thing after all. So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer. She sure seems like the carefree type. At least on the surface. Have you heard about the murder? It's, like, totally scary, she says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow, I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday, too. That's right. The reaction yesterday when I asked was... You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like a long time ago, I was like a patient, yeah. Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me. Like, is something wrong? Okay. Wait, the box. Oh, well, I guess this is new. Ah! You surprised me! And how are you today? I guess she's an open for friendly chatting. Huh? She's still holding something in her hand. Looks like the same thing she had yesterday. Well, before we do this, let me, see what that, box is. Now where did this box come from? I'm sure this wasn't here last night. Looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. Okay. Maya's Magatama. Oh, yeah, Maya said to give this to you. Ah, I'm in trouble now. Morgan sees us like this. I'll be the next one they're channeling. That's Mystic Maya's. Huh? She actually spoke. Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya. You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right? Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick up from. I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone? What? So then, of course, you're going to help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right? Well, yeah, I will. Oh, wow, it's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest look shining brightly in your eyes. It must be true love. What? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid? I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. What a wonderful relationship. Wait, I mean, things aren't like, I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can. Pearl. Pearl, are you friends with Maya? I feel grateful for being friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mr. Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her. Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered. Usually when people don't use Mr. Maya's title, I get mad. Oh, sorry. But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her. Where in the world did she get an idea like that? By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from? Which channeling school? Yes, for example, I study the Karain technique. Ah, I get it. No, I'm a lawyer. A lawyer. Lawyer? Yup. Is that related to spirit mediums in any way? None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is? Hello, David. I'm sorry, but I have no idea. Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. What's that thing in your hand? What's that you got in your... What's that you got there, Pearl? Oh, this? I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you. Sure. Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me. You look like a child at a toy store, Nick. She not only speaks in refined manner, but laughs in one too. Black keys. An old steel key, green jewels, the center of the key script. Mr. Nick? Yes, Pearls? Can I call you that, right? You're too cute to call you Pearl. Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama? Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you. But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy? Banger clock. Anyway, please take this. I'm sure it'll be helpful. What do you mean? It will let you see people's secrets. See people's secrets? Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when we meet someone hiding a secret. Got the Magatama. First true power get. I don't know. Well, someone with secrets, huh? June 20th, Faye Manor, side room. Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today. Aw, she's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter? What? No! How old do you think I am? Victim. I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray. I like totally don't know him. Whoa. Ah, what is that? You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart? Huh? What? That is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these psyche locks, Mr. Nick. Psyche locks, huh? The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you'll see. If it's only one, I think you could easily unlock it. Unlock? But how? Please use Mystic Maya's Magatama on this person, and let's remove that lock. I have no idea what she's talking about, but I guess I'll give it a try. You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop. Well, I've got to start somewhere. Let's give the Psyche Lock thing a try. I'm going to ask you again. Do you know Dr. Gray? I totally don't know that guy. Like, you're totally more persistent than a roach. Boom. This girl is hiding something, I'm sure of it. I guess I have no choice but to remove this lock. Alright, so first, I have to use Maya's Magatama. Oh, I have to present it or something? Banger time. The victim. Einy Miny. I believe you know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where is, like, your proof? Well, it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly? I should try to show that possibility existed for now. So something that shows a possible connection to Einy and Dr. Gray. I don't have anything like that. This is a profile. Hey, it's you, pal. So you're going to be your lawyer, I bet. Yes. Oh, I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. Hahaha, I'm not scary. Honest. Oh, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's real, genuine penis. Bro, what? Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing showing her something that dangerous? Oh, sorry. What are we doing? Brother. Maya's guilt. What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think that you can win, pal. If you're talking about proof, we got a few pieces. You got proof? Yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer is going to testify tomorrow. You must be talking about Flauta. Actually, speaking of Flauta, I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures of the murder scene inside. You need to carry a photo of camera, Nick. Seriously. Flauda's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured. Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya Fey could have done it. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year and... Huh? I could have sworn I had cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. He's searching through his pockets. And boy, those are big. It looked really interesting too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal? Copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. I'll go to the office then. About Maya's trial tomorrow. I got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2? Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So which do you want to hear first? I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not gonna like it. Alright, pal. Well, prosecutor for the trial tomorrow is Prosecutor Von Karma. What? Von Karma? No. What are we doing? Matter Von Karma, he was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in his 40 years of his career and raised a fearsome disciple. His horrible aftertaste was evil. He force-fed me is something I'll never forget. So letting him out of jail? Wait a second. But didn't Von Karma stand in trial? And that's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Successor? So, who is the successor to Von Karma? Literally, pal, it's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. His kid became a prosecutor real young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. That's what they call a prodigy, pal. Kid, huh? Wait a second. 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have to hear something about. Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country's got a lot of stuff and a great place to develop a person's talents. Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. Ugh, still, all it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma. And I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Edgy poo. Stop it! Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix. None of that matters anymore, now that he's gone. What? Oh, I better shut my mouth. What? I'm not gonna give you any information about the evidence, pal. Oh. Hey, look, it's my favorite. It's my attorney's badge. Haha, good one, pal. You're always good for a laugh with your little badge. But a real man has a police badge. Mr. Nick? What is it, Pearls? I was wondering if I could see it too. Ah, no, it's okay. It's not that important anyway. Show it to her, you jerk! She asked nicely. Don't be rude. So about this key, hey, is that your house key or something, pal? Come on, does this look like a house key to you? So what's it for? It's... actually, I should probably keep that a secret. It's my bicycle key. Oh, nothing special, huh? Bicycle key. What do you think about this? Hey, that's a pretty nice looking brooch. You should stop wearing that ugly old attorney's badge. And stop wearing that, pal. See... That detective is so nice. Aren't you happy, Mr. Nick? Happy? About what? Bum 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 bum. Probably shouldn't be in here with her. So let's go to the office. Yeah, there's something there. Phew. Feels like I've been gone forever, but it's only been one day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day? Ah, here it is. Right on top of my desk. This is the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. Newspaper King 1. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died from a malpractice Gray Surgical Clinic. There's a giant building that's outside the window. It's a Gatewater Hotel, high-class luxury hotel. Until recently, it had been normal business class hotel. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. It's a memento of my boss, Mia, who passed away. The rest is my room, maybe in shambles, but I always managed to take care of this little fella. It's my desk. I keep it neat for those rare occasions when I actually have a client in the office. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. Actually, I have neglected them for so long, a layer of dust has started to form. One of these days, I should try to build up the courage to read one, I guess. Poster of the TV hero, the action hero, the Steel Samurai. Maya stuck it up there right before she left. I wouldn't say that the Steel Samurai and the attorney's office are a good match, but Maya threatened to curse me with some magic spell, so I guess I can stay. So we got what we needed. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day and... Hey! It's that news story! The one about the malpractice suit! 14 patients died and caused a huge stink. Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal. This is for you. Alright, thanks. Mimi Miney, nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic, died after falling asleep at the wheel. Mimi Miney. Okay, that's what we need. Let's try this again. Take that! So this is kind of like doing testimony outside of court then. the victim. Eeny Miny, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, like, how many times do I have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof? Well, it may be possible you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you at least have indirectly known of him. Like, what do you mean indirectly? I try to show that possibility existed for now. So something that shows the possible connection to Dr. Miny and Gray. Miny, Nurse Gray showed me. Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Miny? Miny is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Miny wouldn't have happened to be a relative of yours, would she? So you noticed... She was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse, perhaps, at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray Surgical Clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Hey! Unlocked successful. Please, tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. My sister's name was Miny. She was, like, a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I had heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people. Like, totally slave driver. My sis was, like, always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked. Wiped out? So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy, like, drove my sis so hard. So that's, like, that's what, like, the accident happened. The one where 14 patients died from malpractice? Yeah, like, I think that was the doctor's fault, too. My sis was pushed, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to her death. Oh, I'm sorry. So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told you my story to, like, everyone. You understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a psyche lock works. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. So she's gone. Well. Mr. Nick? What's wrong? I have never left Korean Village. Really? Wow, that's pretty amazing. You were going to meet up with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. Come with us. Hey, wait! She ran off, again. Well, I know Eenie's secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face.
Oh, it's 8 p.m. now.
It's 8 p.m. now. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? That voice. It's Mia! Mia! Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand here on your own. Mia. She's Maya's older sister and my mentor. She was top-notch defensive lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad. Mia, you can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way here. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show to a client, Phoenix. But, so, tell me all about it. I'm going to guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again. I told her everything about what had happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought while she listened. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. And that is, tell me please, believe in your convictions, and fight for the complete acquittal of your client. You think Maya's not guilty? How could you be so sure? I know she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why. Yes? Mediums can't have dreams. They can't? From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah, she said she dreamt that she had died and been buried in the ground. But that is impossible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears. Which means that it is impossible for her to dream during that time. Then, what does this mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. Set up? It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is? Just as it sounds, Phoenix, you already hold the key. Really? Come on, show me the key to this case. Key, huh? Alright, I'll show it to her, the key I hold. Black key. Mia, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case. This key. Phoenix, listen, right now, that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What does she mean? I'm certain this key will be a piece of evidence and that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know the key to this, you know what the key to this case is. That is enough. But, how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have? I didn't know at the time, but this day was going to end with a turn for the surprising. Mia? Mia? What? What's wrong? That's right. Only I can see the psyche locks. Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. Or for this to be something she would hide under a locked key from even me. What in the world is going on? To be continued. 3 locks. Whew. Yes. I think I'm going to take a quick bathroom break before I continue. Because, my throat a bit. So give me 1 second, gang. Hey, I think it's rude to keep favorites. Serve one. I'd say that to kids if I could, which I do. I might. I might. Cool. What? Someone clip that, please. Someone clip that. That's funny. Is that all of them? Oh. Whew. Got it. Just spam that shit. You can clip that one too, Logan. I don't care. That one you can clip. Holy crap. So we'll call that 2 hours and 30 minutes that took. What? Smaller, cramped housing, bad working condition, mystery meat, one dictator, Hans-O Kim Jong-un. What? Hanzo Kim Jong-un. That is crazy. Shout. Yes, this is mine. Go, 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 go. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was so close. Whoo, boy. God damn, that was... God, they almost hit me. I was like, uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Do not go well for me. Okay, let's do... What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, I'll leave that. Did we get flashlights? I don't know. Whatever. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Alright. When ye arrived, when ye arrived at the tavern to wither in sorrow, but thou cannot abhor this egregious tune in an English accent. Watch that. I love myself sometimes. What? You don't like that? What? You don't like just eyeball? Fire exit. Okay. Logan? Oh no. Ah!
That was pretty funny, HansOBall.
You know you like it. Wink.
I hate this game mode, bro. It's so bad.
He just said HH.
I don't know what that means, bro.
He mistyped. He immediately typed GG after.
Nope, he said HH.
I don't even know what HH means. You say that like it's a bad thing.
Hooba hooba.
It just means bro's either.
We're gonna arrest her for child abandonment.
Relief. I'm glad he was able to contact the parents. What were they thinking, leaving that poor kid all alone? Stuff like that really makes me upset. But
Guys, or guys, makes you say that?
Junpei-san, you seem so strange.
What a beautiful first dream of the new year.
Oh my god.
Right, Sonata-san?
Aren't you guys cold? Yeah, a little. But I think it's kind of...
Oh my god. Give me my star back right now. Yes! Stop playing with my emotions, you bastards! Alright, bottom right, huh? Coming up. But all document 8. I've decided to leave the institution. I refuse to be involved in any crimes. The head researcher decided not to come with me. Maybe I'll open a store with my collection of antiques. Is this from that lady? Is that from that lady? Oh shit! Alright, bottom right, huh? Oh my god. Oh. It might be a oh god. He's coming to one of my rooms.
What the fuck?
For those the fox in a second. I'm just reading chat. Go up to her and mention the release date of Persona 5. Hey ladies, I'm HansOBall 21 on Twitch. Maybe come by and drop a sub. I'm not reading Mantis. That's so fucked. I don't know what to say for you. No. What? No! Oh my god! Oh! Makes me glad we went through it. We can't be celebrating just yet. Since we haven't... Just yet, because we have midterms now, next week. Hold on, it's coming. No, it's not. It's like a sneeze. It's edging itself, bro. Speaking of midterms, read American.
Seeing those heroes in action pumps me up and helps me picture my fights better, know what I mean? But hey, maybe someday someone will make a game about our adventure. I mean, we have gone around saving people, like at the monorail. We kicked ass on that one, didn't we?
Or just him being a dumbass in games. Yeah.
That fucking
Like,
one of him
killing his whole team
falling.
with a tracer bomb.
Oh my god.
The one where he Cassidy rolled into the fucking entire team and killed us all.
We say all, but it was just us.
Yeah. I just
Oh hell yeah. Of what use is this resistance? Happiness is stasis, unchanging forever. You kid me, we're still on tour. The show don't stop. Keep your boring gigs for boring people. We're out for the living, loser. Right, gang? Crank it up. Mic check. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, my limbs are self-animating. Why? He's dancing. This is outside my friend. Fine, I want spirit box then. It's in the middle of the carpet right there. Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. God damn you! Shall we continue? I think we should. Let me double save. Oh, how am I gonna do this? Hold on. What? Prosecutor Von Karma? You mean? No, I heard it's his successor this time. Successor? Manfred Von Karma was really a sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks all so he could win. He was a man obsessed with word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sort of dirty tricks he used to get with each of his guilty verdicts. Can I speak at all? Please? I'm begging me. Why do I look fucking... My eyes look deploying two different directions. What the hell? Weird. And now his successor. I wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be. It's no good. Mystic Maya! Pearly! You showed up! Things were coming all this way. I was really worried when about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother is watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. Huh? Then you came all by yourself? Yep, I snuck out of the manor and followed a map. Don't tell me you walked all the way here. Of course not. I ran. I can't, oh my, if it takes 2 hours by train, oh man. Hurley, what about the train? Huh? What's a train? I give up. It's time, isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer than Mr. Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth? Who's that? He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend. I still remember him as though I'd only seen him only yesterday. Slam! Every trial is scorchingly fierce battle until the very end. He's really he's always back and forth with them, but then your rivals for life. Maya! Please don't mention that name ever again. Huh? But why, Nick? I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone. And he's not coming back. What? Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean? Court will commence shortly. Please proceed in it. I'm going to get the fucking time stone, pause time, and make them just explain shit, because this shit is annoying. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway. Nick. And when the main character does it, that should happen all the time. They don't just stay. Just say the thing. I know movies and shows be fucking like an hour shorter if they just got to the point. But half the time they're like, well, what do you mean? And they get cut off by some other bullshit. It's so fucking great. There she is. Oh, man. I haven't worked this voice out. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. While the prosecution and the defense prepared... What is with this kid? Ahem, Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Huh? Ah, yes, Your Honor. Why have I always seemed mad at me? Mr. Phoenix Wright. You must be a little shocked because I am a woman, correct? Hold on, so she's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma? I am Franziska Von Karma, the prodigy. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. Revenge. This is about her father, Mayor Von Karma. If it's something of personal nature, I'm sure you can Whipka. I'm talking. Whipka. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me. Please speak with your mouth like a normal person. I beg of you. Whipka. Yow! Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please. Those of Von Karma blood only have one fate, and that is perfection. The defendant Maya Fey will find no escape from her guilt on my watch. Very well. What is the defense's position? Your Honor, does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty? Yes. Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time. Justified self-defense? A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. You can very easily make a solid case if that was self-defense, but... The defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor, because the plea justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone. How foolish. If that is how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall now call the first witness. She's as scary as her father, like daughter, I suppose. Gumshoe, I pray for you, my man. Witness, what is your name and occupation? Good sir. Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I am a detective at the local precinct. Whipaka! Get to the point already. Explain to the court explain to the court the details of this murder. Yes, sir. If everyone will please look at this map. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door is locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. What were they doing in there? They were channeling a spirit, sir. Channeling a spirit? That's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor. Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. A few witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room. That's when they found the victim was already dead, you're correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I've ever presided over. 4 plans, crime scene. Okay. So, how was the victim killed? I was about to get to that. Stop wasting my time, then. Cause of death. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from the point-blank range. Gotta do my voice, I forgot. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. So the victim was stabbed before being shot. This is the victim autopsy report, sir. After being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point blank. The court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. The direct cause of death was the pistol shot to the forehead, sir. Let me see this autopsy report. After being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead point blank. The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it? It was the victim's. The victim? Now, why would he have a... Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point you're missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you are not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start. Fingerprints? There were fingerprints. Along with the victims. The defendant, Maya Fey's, were also on the grip, sir. So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon. I walked right in their hands there. The shot was fired from point blank range. Point blank, huh? So about how far away is that? It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away. And how do you know he was shot at point blank? Mr. Phoenix Wright, I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish court country. Excuse me? Gunpowder burn. Gunpowder burn. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Gunpowder exploding what makes a bullet fire, and it gets real hot, pal. And there are definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. Okay, so he shot point blank. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. Stabbed? And what was he stabbed with? A fruit knife. I see. And whose knife was it? It looks like it belongs to the Fays, sir. And of course, Maya Faye's fingerprints are all over it. All over it, huh? Irk. This does not look good. Ha ha ha! What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright? The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. How severe was the wound? If it had been a half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. This testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with intent to kill. The murderer used his pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot? Yup, sure can be. One look at the wounds and you could come to the same conclusion too, pal. A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. A pistol shot from the forehead point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter, then, which was first? Think little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Grr, what a pain. That's enough. You've clearly established how the victim was murdered. I brought the 2 murder weapons with me today. Very well, the court accepts them into evidence. Pistol, murder weapon, was Gray's. 2 shots fired, bears Maya's and Gray's fingerprints. Knife, murder weapon, small fruit knife belongs to the Fays, bears Maya's fingerprints. The date and time of death was June 13th at 19th at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time. And 2 murder weapons, both the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? This does seem like an open-end shut case. Yeah, it does. Naturally. This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there is no room for doubt, is there? That is quite true, Mr. Wright. Yes. Even in the face of all of this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? It is the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose. See, just as I had promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you would change your plea in less than 10 minutes. What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance. This is a huge decision. I better think this through all the way. Let's just see what he says if I do. If Maya is convicted, then it's all over. I really should play it safe and try to soften the blow. Your Honor, the defense would like to change this plea to justified self-defense. Ah! Understood. Let the record show the defense has entered a new plea. There's nothing else I could do. Mia, you already hold the key. If you don't believe, you cannot win. If we plead justified self-defense, we'd basically be confessing to the murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined and she'll be labeled as a murderer. Can I really let that happen? Your Honor, yes. The defense retracts its previous statement, and instead will prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that his defendant is not guilty. Whippaker! You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective! Yes, sir. Present the final portion of your testimony, the final strike. Yes, sir. Now, see here, proceedings are run by Whippaker. Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony. I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. Incriminating evidence. Man, we got to press anything yet. Oh, we have, but... Sorry, pal, but this is an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. Bullet hole. Or burn hole, something. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. So this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of a back spray of blood on this. This piece directly links Maya Fey to the crime, sir. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. Maya's costume, clothes Maya was wearing at the time of the murder, there are blood splatters on it. Alright, Mr. Wright. Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splattered on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse? Ha! What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing. Sorry, pal, but there's even more incriminating piece of evidence. Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier? You're kind of scary today, you know, pal. Calm now, Mr. Wright. There is no need for that kind of attitude in my court. Alright, just please stop glaring at me like that. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. Maya's costume? Yeah, she was wearing this when he arrested her. Maya, she's wearing her channeling costume today too. Is she not allowed to wear anything else? As you can see, it's covered in blood. This blood on the costume, lab results show it is the victim's blood. So there is blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. So, were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? Well... If you must change the topic, then good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not enough time. Let's move on. Ah, yes, Miss Von Karma is perfectly correct. Urgh, not even the judge is on her side. If I bought more than I could chew here, what should I do? Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. There's a bullet hole in there. Something. There must be something about this costume. I just have to look harder. Mr. Wright, is Miss Von Karma's logic? Miss Von Karma's logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it. Ah, looks like my time is up. So about the costume, there is one little thing. Your Honor, actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What? What are you talking about, pal? Where is the problem? Where is this problem you are talking about? I've come this far. There's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. It's either the hole or the blood. Where's the rest of the costume? Wouldn't the rest of the costume have blood on it too? But it's the hole. I ask the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. The sleeve? There is a tiny hole here. A hole? A hole? But that wasn't in the report. Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. Gunpowder? No one ever told me! A hole that smells like gunpowder. Looks like I finally found the hole I was looking for. Your Honor, it's only logical conclusion that you can make this must be a bullet hole. So? Order, order, order! This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first for anything else. Close my eyes ring at the time of the murder. Check button for details. Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That, just now, was a fluke. Nothing more. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight. While I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find more of the defendant problem with the evidence, then... No way! Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony. Yes, sir. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, is not fighting back. He wasn't fighting back? How do you know if he wasn't, or was or wasn't? We could find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal. So did the murderer have the fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder changed drastically. Ugh, we're in real trouble now. If only I had something to prove that the victim did fight back. That Von Karma, do you think she can decide the verdict on this testimony alone? Well, I'll find a critical contradiction somehow, and then I'll have her. The defendant was attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Well, why would he bring a gun? No, I'm wrong. Let me save. Well, why would there be a bullet hole if you're not fighting back? He shot her with the thing. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Yes. Having you call me by full name is kind of a weird feeling. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back? Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean? What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this not what it means to not fight back? Ah, you're right. Seems you are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. Alright, the wind seems to be shifting. Ha! What is with that "are you finished yet" laugh? Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Miss Von Karma. It seems that Maya Fey was shot by the victim. Shot at by the victim. However, it is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea. That is correct. But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and plead not guilty. Ah! Now that you... Why, that's right. Whippica. Which means the defense is yet to prove anything at all. No! Well, yes, that is true. Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in this costume is not enough for a substantive even plea of justified self-defense. Huh? How so? Ah! Don't just stand there! Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course. Huh? You mean by myself? Want me to put together the scenario all by myself? Ah! Yes, sir. Right away, sir. What had transpired? During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. The scenario you have put together does make sense. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright, on the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily. Please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please. Poor Judd, he's like, easy man, whoa, relax. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. There is quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant, and in body strength. It seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim. Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess. You think you can get away with just flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Korean channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor. Died. "18. Jesus Christ, she's Maya's age. I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Korean channeling technique. Like I said before, I am perfect. About what you were talking about, I didn't quite get it. Never mind. Let's continue with the testimony. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him. But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad. How badly hurt would you say he was? Actually, I went to give a blood the other day, and afterward I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness. Whip. Sorry! All of the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. Where in the world did that pistol come from? Looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, had specifically brought it for that day. But a handgun? He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder. Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something? The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. So you're saying that the bullet hole in his costume was made then? Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when the shot was fired. Maya, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. The defendant then picked up the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. Maya has never fired a gun before in her life. The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it just by pulling the trigger. Even me, I wonder. Now do you understand? Von Karma's logic is perfect. His testimony certainly makes this looking very bad, but there's gotta be a contradiction in there somewhere. And uncovering is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it. When the channeling from the heart of the victim's side of the chest. Force it to use his strength to fight back. Two were fighting, the victim got his gun. He took a shot. Because they were too close, he missed. The opening. Stabbed in the chest and shot point blank, gunpowder residue on the bullet hole. That doesn't really make sense. How do you miss a shot from point blank? I don't know why I presented on. Couldn't use the last of his strength to fight back, sir. Where's another gunshot? I haven't figured it out yet. No. Okay. Missing the tiny hole in the costume will be the prosecution undoing. Eh? What do you mean? This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun point blank. If that were true, then where would the gunpowder burn on this costume? Gunpowder burn. Oh, I see what they're getting at. This is what you testified to earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Oh, but there is not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. I see. That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean? It means that when the shot was fired, they were sitting apart from each other.
Objection!
I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away. That I implore you to disapprove my line of thinking. Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away, and it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How's that? But how would he get the gun? How'd she get? Even if that was possible, as if that was even possible, according to the testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. Ooh, got her. Well, then, that's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then, while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There, that should be satisfy even you. That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright? I must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think. Doesn't make how then? How did they get the gun? There is a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor. Fatal flaw? Yow! Very interesting. I would love to see what this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. Has to be a snag or explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. Must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. The gun? Maybe? This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic. What's that? A folding screen? I would like to point out to the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. Ah! It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Who, where, what, why, when? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. Are you still really that clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at the height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means when the shot was fired, Maya, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike. It was actually squatted low to the ground. Okay. Order. So this changes everything. Please look at the diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot, and the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit this location about 8 inches off the ground. This time, the defendant was in this area. Oh. It probably would have been like here? Somewhere around here. No. No, I'm wrong. Sitting here near the folding screen. Well, wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of this bullet hole. But how could you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible that the defendant was sitting much closer to the victim? That's impossible. But why? Slam. You of all people should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she was shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of his costume. Ah! Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you! I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways away from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation? It changes everything. Because how would she shoot him point blank? Honestly, Your Honor, it changes everything. The prosecution is claiming the defendant was aiming to kill it by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with a knife would have been ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time? Squatting all the way by the folding screen? Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike? Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason. Figuring things out and proving logic behind everything is your job. Oof. Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the okay. Nope. Blast radius of disaster. You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me. Of all the things to inherit, why did it to be the smarmy smile? Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic? Huh? How is this all my fault? You can start by repairing your standing by first removing the three-strand goatee. Oh, and rest assured, your punishment will come later. That's got 9 strands there, bro. Come on. Punishment. Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face. I think it's time we call on the next witness. Next witness. That's gotta be Lotta. Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness. Okay. I think this is a good stopping point. Just because I gotta get ready for work soon, and I want to actually take a stopping break. It's been going for quite a while, so we'll save here, and we'll come back tomorrow, finish this trial, and start the next investigation. We'll be on this case by the next stream. So, thank you all for watching. Peace out. Bye.